Hello guys, this is Harshvardhan. Welcome back to my channel Harsha CVS. Guys, now we are going to discuss the concept of a dual trace oscilloscope. It is one of the special purpose oscilloscope and it is having a quite different feature which cannot be obtained by the general purpose oscilloscopes. Okay, now we will discuss why it is called as a dual trace oscilloscope and what are its features. Okay, now it's a general purpose oscilloscope. It is having only single, for the general purpose oscilloscope we are having only single electron beam, and the single electron beam is given directly to the vertical amplifier. But in the dual trace oscilloscope we are having a single electron beam, but this electron beam is splitted into two different paths, so it is called a dual trace. But it is having a single beam, but the traces are splitted, so it is called as a dual trace oscilloscope. Then how the traces are splitted? The traces are splitted by this electric switch or electronic switch. By usage of the electronic switch we can split the trace. Okay, and it is the most practical used oscilloscopes in the laboratory. Why? Because it is best used for the comparison purpose. Suppose in our laboratory we have all observed that the input signal, for the comparing of two signals, we will connect two probes to the two channels, and the input signal is appeared at the top of the CRO and the output signal is we can observe from the bottom of the CRO. Okay, so we can use it for comparing of a input and output voltage waveforms. Now two input signals pass through two different vertical channels and each channel has its own attenuation. These 2 points now we will understand by using the block diagram. Okay, now from this we can clearly see it is a channel A where the signal A is sent, and it is a channel B where the signal B is sent. It is given to the preamplifier and attenuator. From this we can clearly see that the two signals having a different attenuations. Okay, it is the point which I have written here. Each one has its own attenuation. Now from here it is having a separate delay line, At this point the both signals will merge together at the electronic switch, and from here it is having only single channel. Up to electronic switch it is having a dual channel. From the electronic switch we are having a single channel. From this it is giving to vertical amplifier. From vertical amplifier we are giving to vertical deflection plate. From this we can clearly see that it is a selector circuit. From this trigger circuit we are giving to the sweep generator. From sweep generator to horizontal amplifier, and we can observe here horizontal deflection plate. Okay, it is the block diagram of a dual trace oscilloscope. Now generally dual trace oscilloscopes works under the two modes. First mode is alternative mode and the second mode is a chop mode. There is a fundamental difference between the alternative mode and the chop mode. See from this block diagram and observe carefully what is the exact difference between alternate mode and chop mode. At the alternative mode, the switching speed of this electronic switch must be equal to the sweep generator rate. Okay, it means the sweep generator rate and the switching rate must be equal. When there is a complete synchronization of the sweep generator rate and switching rate, alternative mode is preferred. If there is no synchronization between the electronic switch and sweep generator, we will prefer the chop mode. Okay, it is the main difference between the alternative mode and chop mode. Now we will see alternative mode. The switching rate of electronic switch and is synchronized with the sweep rate. It is the point clearly we have discussed now. CRT spots traces on the screen, we know that. From this we can observe that channel A first sweep and channel B is given to the second sweep. Why it is called as a alternative mode? Means for the few amount of time my signal 1 is taken, for the few amount of time my signal B is taken. From this diagram you can clearly see suppose it is a sweep generator. Okay, the trace, it is the design or the signal is it is a sweep generator signal. For the first sweep, my channel from my signal A is taken for 100 microseconds. For the second sweep, my channel B, it means signal B is taken. Again channel A, again channel B, again channel A, channel B. In this format, my two signals are taken continuously in a alternative mode. So it is called as a alternative mode. Okay, and here we can clearly see that electronic switch add two different DC components to each channel. Suppose both signals have a same DC component, both signals will overlap. If both will have different DC components, input signal will go to top and output signal will go to bottom. Okay, so from here we can see that beams A and B appear alternate on the screen on the upper and lower of the screen. Okay, now we are entering into the chop mode. What is the fundamental difference between alternate mode and chop mode? In the alternate mode, my electronic switch speed depends on the sweep generator rate, but in the chop mode we can clearly see that my electronic switch is independent of the sweep generator. Okay, it means my electronic switch do not depend on the sweep generator. Suppose in this mode, electronic switch is a free running at a rate of 100 kHz to 500 kHz. It means in a very fast mode my electronic switch will sweep. There is no synchronization required, which is an important point here. Okay, now the switch successfully connects a small segment from channel A and channel B to vertical amplifier. Suppose at 500 kHz, segment of 1 microsecond of each of two channels are displayed. Why it is called a chop mode? I will say why it is called a chop mode. Now listen carefully. What is meant by chopping? Chopping is meant by cutting. So in this mode, in the alternate mode, there is a alternative passage of signal A and signal B. But at this in the chop mode, two signals are chopped at a time. It means two signals of a certain segment is taken at a time. So by this very high speed of a chopping, what we will do, we will take two signals at a time in this format. For the first sweep, we will take the two signals at a time. For the second sweep, we will take again two signals at a time. For the third sweep, we will take again two signals at a time. But what will happen in the alternative mode? In the alternative mode, we will observe that for the first sweep only channel A is taken. For the second sweep only channel B is taken. But in the chop mode, for the any sweep we will take two signals at a time. It is called chopping. So from this we can clearly see that the operation of a chopping. See here. At this moment we are chopping both signals, and again we are chopping both signals. Again we are chopping the both signals, such that the small segments are taken continuously and repeatedly. So we will observe the waveform continuously. Okay, this is for this video guys. Thank you guys.